Little Gou, behind you!
Yeah! Thanks, Princess.
Let's talk more fighting. There are 20 of them and only 2 of us.
Princess, on my signal, hit that rope behind you.
What? What good would that do? Ah! All right.
Hey, Scarecrow, how you gonna get a woman now, eh?
You! I'll feed you to the ants! 1,000 taels of silver to the man who brings them to me alive!
Go!
Princess, now! It's connected to the hayloft above us.
Right.
Good thing I knew where to stand. Hey, Scarecrow, where's your men now? All I see is you and a whole lot of hay. You want to settle this man-to-man?
Damn you to the hells! Retreat, men! Retreat!
Run, you dogs.
Hey!
Sorry, Go. I didn't mean you.
No problem, Princess. Now we just need to find Oh no. Princess, quick, after them! We've got to stop them!
What? Go, what's wrong?
That front door is the only way out of this barn. If they shut it, we're... trapped.
You hear me, Go? I might not get to see you die, but I'm going to see your bones when I get back. Sai Qian.
Go, there's smoke coming through the door. He's setting the barn on fire. We've got to find a way out.
There is no other way out, Princess.
Go, I am not going to die here.
Look around. There's no way out. Oh, there goes the hay. Won't be long now.
Go, you idiot! Think of something! Get us out of here!
He's got us boarded in, and even if we get out, his men will just cut us down.
You...
That's sweet. I bet you say that to all the men in your life.
No, it's just the ones I'm going to die with.
Burning to death isn't something one plans in the morning. It just happens to you. Take me, for instance. This morning when I got up, I had no idea about any of this. I just planned to spend a day drinking and maybe borrow a little money from friends for gambling. But a funny thing happened to me while I was walking down the street that morning. Someone hit me over the head.
He's up, Lou. You take the reins.
Ow. You know, I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever it is that made you hit me.
Yeah, you still got that same smart mouth I remember.
Kang? Mountain Divider Kang?
See, that hit didn't hurt you so bad. I could have grabbed you nice, but we owed you for last time. The princess didn't let us fix you then, but now she ain't here to help you.
We?
Yeah, you remember Fire-Eating Lou, right? He'd say hi, but he can't speak on account of somebody cut his throat a while back. Besides, somebody's gotta drive this wagon if we're gonna get there.
Where's there?
Place by the name of Five Hawks Crossing, you know it?
I know enough to stay away from it. That's Scarecrow Bai's territory. He runs all the gambling houses there, and he doesn't like winners.
Heh. Yeah, you got that right.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means he's got the mistress. You remember Princess Lung, don't you?
How could I forget? She almost killed me.
Yeah, she's a real fighter.
I'm talking about her making me buy her all that food. Don't they feed her back at the Imperial Palace?
Yeah, well, now she's living at the Summer Palace not too far from here. At least she was until she got bored and decided to sneak out again.
I think my head's starting to clear. So, she snuck out and tried her hand at gambling, did she?
Something like that. She won a lot, so Scarecrow had it drugged up and hauled off.
And I'm guessing you want my help to find her.
See, I didn't hit you that hard, did I?
Look, if you gentlemen know all this, why not go to the Magistrate? You could have half the Imperial army searching for her.
Well, you see, it's like this. The mistress snuck out after her father ordered her not to. and she left one of her maids in her place, and a whole lot of people covering for her. If the old man finds out that she's gone, well, there's gonna be a whole lot of heads for the crows to pick at come execution day.
Yours included.
You gonna help us or not?
Oh, I'll help. It'd be a crime not to.
There, that's the spirit. You're a patriot after all.
How could I call myself a Shah if I let her eat Scarecrow Bai out of house and home?
I don't like it, Lou. He's been gone too long. I think he took off on us. Why do you have a stop here? We still got an hour to get there. What? Well, this was your idea anyways. I don't know why you like that guy so much. He's just like another bum, and I don't like my neck relying on that guy. Oh yeah? There he is. What took you so long?
Well, that's a fine hello. After all I found out for you, too. You sure you want my help?
Enough to beat it out of you.
Where did the princess find you to? Miss Lee's school for overqualified thugs?
Yeah, and I got my degree tattooed on the back of my hand. You want to see it?
Thanks, but I'll pass. Look, I did a bit of checking, and I found out that Scarecrow Bai's winery burnt down last week.
Poor guy. So what?
Well, my mountainous friend, a rich man hosts a lot of parties and needs wine. Lots and lots of it. That gives us a way in. We just need to pose as wine cellars, and he'll be more than happy to let us into his compound. Once we're inside, we can see about finding the princess. Maybe even arrange some kind of trade.
Yeah, that could work. Hey, you're pretty good.
My mother used to say so. But now, I need you to tell me something.
What?
Please say the words, "Go, I have lots of money," because good wine is not going to come cheap.
Go, we ain't got much money.
I told you not to tell me that.
Hey, life's tough.
Okay, show me what you got. Yes, I think I can work with this. Alright. I think this will work out fine. Okay, gentlemen, I have a job for each of you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lou, I want you to go to this town's winery and get 5 jars of their best wine. Make sure you tie a red ribbon around 4 of them and a yellow ribbon around 1. Red around 4, yellow around 1. Got it? Okay, good. Kang, I want you to go to this town's potter and get 30 wine jars. Then go to the tannery and get them filled with horse urine. Stop laughing. Do it. Make sure there's a yellow ribbon tied around each of them, except for one, which I want tied with a red ribbon, and that has a double bow on it.
You want me to buy flowers to go with that?
No, but thank you for the sweet thought. When you've got them, load them up on the wagon and spruce it up a bit so it looks like it belongs to a wealthy merchant, okay? We should have enough for that, right?
Yeah, and while we're doing that, what will you be doing, big man?
Me? Well, I've got a date.
With who?
The most expensive tailor I could find.
All right, I'm coming. What's this then?
Yeah, we want to see you, boss.
Go away. We're too busy right now. We've a private party in a few hours and no time for the likes of you.
Hold it, fella. Don't you know who this is? This is Peacock Fung, the biggest wine merchant in the Shanxi Plain.
Peacock Fung? I've never heard of him. Do you have an appointment?
Look at you all snotty. No, we don't have an appointment. Do we need one? Tell your master we're here to do business, and if he knows what's good for him, he'll come and see us.
Ah, Mr. Fung. How good of you to come to see me in my hour of need. Please, no need to stand. Sit. I was so surprised when I heard you'd come.
Thank you, Mr. Bai. I was traveling nearby and received word of your distress. I understand your winery recently caught fire.
Yes, I'm afraid it did. Every last cask was burned to ash. You know those stupid coolies. You have to watch them every minute. But don't worry. It won't happen again. Tea?
Yes, thank you. You're very kind. If I may be somewhat rude, can I ask why you say it won't happen again?
Do you know what they call the marshes just behind this estate, Mr. Fung?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
They're called the Stinging Marshes. During the Tang Dynasty, the local wardens used to send prisoners into the marsh. They would tell them that if they reached the other side, then they would go free. All they had to do was get to the other side of the marsh.
And did any do it?
Not a one. In them live millions of red ants that will attack anything that goes into their territory. Imagine being eaten alive by millions of ants.
That sounds horrible. But what does it have to do with the loss of your winery?
I believe in keeping traditions alive, Mr. Fung. Those responsible and their families were asked to cross the marsh.
Oh my. Their families too?
Yes, of course. I can't have some child come seeking revenge now, can I?
No, of course not.
Yes. Well then, shall we do business? I understand you brought me some wine.
Yes. As I said, I was nearby with a caravan when mutual friends told me you might be in need of wine, so I hurried here with some of my best. 5 jars of grape wine and 30 jars of rice wine, all of which I would like to put at your disposal.
Excellent! As I said, you are indeed my savior. Shall we discuss price? I am willing to reward you most handsomely.
Mr. Bai, I do this as a favor. How could you ask to pay me? The wine is yours, free of charge.
But Mr. Fung, please, I insist.
No, I'm sorry, Bai, but to take money for this trifle would just be insulting you.
Well, there must be another way, then. Perhaps some silk. Or lychee. I just got a fresh shipment in for my casino and would be honored if you would accept it in thanks.
Well, there is something, but I'm somewhat embarrassed to mention it.
Oh? Please, tell me, Mr. Fung. I will be happy to make any request you make.
I was told that, and please forgive me if I'm wrong, you occasionally deal in goods of the softer and warmer sort.
Ah, I see. No offense taken at all, Mr. Fung. Your sources were quite right indeed. I often act as a middleman for the local slave traders, and have not a few for myself to entertain guests in my casinos. Am I to understand you are in need of girls?
Well, I will tell you. My concubine came down with a fever recently, and I'm looking for a temporary replacement. I asked around, and our mutual acquaintances told me you were the one I should talk to.
Of course. Say no more. Lee?
Yes, my lord.
Please have the merchandise in the West Guest House prepared for display.
Yes, my lord, right away.
You are in for quite a treat. We just had a bunch come in last week. Northern farm girls, nice and young. You'll definitely find the princess you're looking for.
Why, Mr. Bai, a princess is exactly what I'm looking for.
Hey, you! Stop your crying! Shut up, I say! Unless you want to taste the whip!
No! Ooh.
They're ready, my lord.
Please, come this way, sir. As you can see, I get my pick of the best as they come through here. I have 30 or so of them here in these cells at the moment. We have to let them cool off a bit and adjust to things before they're good enough to work.
How do they get them from their villages?
Oh, the usual. Buy, promise, kidnap, whatever it takes. The local magistrates don't care, as long as nobody important goes missing.
I see. Well, they look nice enough. But I'm looking for something with a little more spunk. These ones are all criers, but I want one I have to break in, if you know what I mean.
You want something a little tougher, eh? Well, there is one I acquired recently. Lost a lot of money in my casino, then refused to pay up, so I decided to put her to work.
Really? Can she fight back? My last one put up a fight for about 5 months.
I lost 5 good men trying to tame that one. She's a real wild mare.
Excellent. Can I see her?
Of course, right this way. Just follow me down here to the solitary cells. Oh, watch your step. The ceiling down here is a little low. Now, here we are. Take a look in there. Now, Miss Chin, is that any way to treat your employer?
When I get out of here, I'm going to kill all of you.
Miss Chin, we both know those chains will keep you quite contained. Please stop damaging yourself, especially when I've brought someone who'd like to take you home.
Home? Take me?
She is quite the feisty one, isn't she? I rather like her.
You're...
A wine merchant from the Shanxi Plains. I'm in the market for a slave, and I think you might do. Stand up, won't you?
No. Go to hell.
Seems you'll need a little persuasion. Mr. Bai, do you mind if I try out the merchandise first? I'd like to check her over. Personally.
Of course, Mr. Fung. No problem at all. If you need anything, just bang on the door.
Thank you. Oh, and can I borrow your steward's whip as well?
Here you are, sir.
Thank you, Steward. Now, my pretty thing, we're going to see how much you can endure. Scream!
Go. What are you doing? Unchain me right this instant.
Miss Chen, scream!
I will do no such thing. How dare you ask me to take part in your sick little games? You just want revenge on me for what happened the last time we met.
No, I don't. I want to save you and get out of here. Didn't you hear me? I said scream! Please?
Oh, very well.
I don't think you're getting this. I need him to believe I broke you. He's not going to believe it unless you play along.
Fine. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Well, that's a start. Now you're getting it. That's it. That's it. Beg.
How'd you get in here anyway?
He thinks I'm a wine merchant and I want to buy you.
Oh, wait. Where did you get the money? I must have been far more than someone like you could have paid.
Oh, it wasn't that hard. Yes, there we go.
Really?
Yeah, I traded you for a cartload of horse urine.
Get out.
What?
I'm rescuing myself. Get out.
But...
I said, get out!
Mr. Fung, is everything all right in there?
Oh, yes, fine. Everything's okay. No problem. She's got spirit all right. Get on your knees, now.
When this is over, you and I are going to have a talk. And when we're through... Yes, I'm doing it.
Yes, that's where you belong. Wait for me there. And don't you dare move. Open up, I'm finished.
So, dear friend Fung, how is she?
Mr. Bai, I do believe I'm going to owe you another cartload of wine.
Excellent, most excellent. She is yours, of course, but can I request a small favor of you?
Well, I am most busy at the moment.
I'm hosting a small dinner party for the local magistrate. He's a dear friend of mine, and I was hoping you'd do us the honor of attending. You can even bring her, if you wish.
Oh, Mr. Bai, I don't want to trouble you any further.
Please, Mr. Feng, I insist. You can be here when we break out your fine wines. I'm sure it will be a real surprise for everyone involved.
Oh yes, I'm sure it will. To some more than others.
You said yes?
It's not like I had a choice. Look, just play it quiet, okay? We'll slip out first chance we get.
But you said those jars were filled with urine.
No, some of them do have wine in them in case we need to demonstrate. I'll just have to make sure they use those for the party.
How will you do that?
I'll think of something. Look, quiet down. I hear the steward coming to get us. You look nice in that dress, by the way.
More thinking, less admiring.
Right. Business before beauty.
My lord, the party has started. Are you ready?
Yes, we are. Come along, servant.
Yes, master.
Steward, what kind of man is the local magistrate?
A scholar, sir. He's been here a few months with us since he was transferred here from the capital. Rumor has it he worked at the Imperial Palace.
Really? Ow!
My lord?
Just something in my shoe. Please, wait for me in the garden. I'll be there shortly.
As you wish, sir.
He's gone. What did you do that for?
A man from the Imperial Palace? Go, if he recognizes me, we're done.
Okay, yeah. He went left, so why don't you and I go right?
Good idea.
After we turn this corner, we just need to... Oh, Mr. Bai, and large friends.
Friend Feng, we'd wondered what was keeping you. Did you get lost?
I was trying.
This place is quite the maze, isn't it? My father built it. Please, come with us to the main hall. Feng, if you don't mind me asking, I'm quite impressed. She seems so tame. What's your secret?
Mr. Bai, it's all on the wrist. You know how princesses and whips are. They're just made for each other. Quite the banquet hall you have here, Mr. Bai. I'd heard about your parties, but this is spectacular. Too bad there's just us.
Thank you, friend Feng. One must keep up one's station in life, don't you think?
And I see you brought my wine as well.
Yes, I had the servants pilot over there in the corner, so everyone here could thank you for being our savior of the evening.
My lord, the magistrate's just arrived. He's coming in through the south entrance.
Ah, thank you, Steward. Excuse me then, friend Feng. I'll introduce you after I've welcomed him properly. I'm sure it will be most entertaining. Please, have a seat and enjoy the art until my return.
Not entertaining for me. You okay, princess?
The little weasel. I should have the magistrate execute him and his whole family.
Now, business first, pleasure later. We can't count on the magistrate being on our side, and you have quite a lot of heads resting on your quiet and safe return.
Fine. Can we get out of here now?
I wish it were that easy. Take a look at the doors.
Guards. I see them, but why would they stop us?
They wouldn't, but Bai would be notified the moment we left. I doubt we'd get far. Hey, ow!
I'm sorry about that, sir. Don't worry, hot tea don't stain much. Let me clean it off.
Thanks a lot, Kang. Good thing that tea isn't too hot. Where'd you get that servant disguise anyway?
I just asked, not so nicely. Fire Eater and I have been checking out the place. We think we got it pretty scouted out. Nice to see you, Master.
Kang, we need to get out of here before the Magistrate sees me. Cause a distraction.
Yeah.
Are you questioning my orders?
Hold on a moment. Kang, I want you to spill more of that tea on me. A lot of it. I'll get mad and pretend to send you away. Then you grab a cart and meet us outside while I pretend to change. That okay with you, Princess?
Fine, do it.
No problem. Thanks, Gou.
Thank me later. Now, do it.
You asked for it.
You clumsy fool! Look what you've done! You ruined my robes!
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry.
Steward! Steward! Steward!
Yes? What's happening here?
Steward, I asked this man to fetch me some tea, and now he's gone and spilled it on me. Filthy wretch! How can I meet the magistrate smelling like cinnamon, you fool?
I'm sorry, Master. Have mercy.
Steward, I want this man put in chains and thrown into my cart. I'll deal with him later. Please give my regards to Mr. Bai. I'm going to return to my room and change so I can meet the magistrate properly.
You heard the man. Guards, take this one away and lock him in irons. Make it hurt. As for you, Mr. Feng, you can tell the master yourself. Here he comes now.
What? Oh, yes.
Don't worry, sir. I can't hardly see the stain at all. It's all down your back.
You are most kind.
I'll be over there if you need me, sir.
Ying,
Well, that went well.
go, we have to leave.
What? What's wrong?
I know him. I know that Magistrate. Go, we have to leave now.
What? Well, that's a change. Magistrates usually aren't long-haired pretty boys. How do you...
Go.
I was thinking that
No time, Princess. Quick,
It's
cover
too
your face
bad
with your hair.
these poor
I'll think of
people don't
something.
See, there's a much better way to deal with these peasants. Oh, now here's the man. Magistrate Ying, I'd like to introduce you to our savior of the evening, wine merchant Peacock Fung from Shanxi Province.
Good evening, Magistrate.
Call me Ying, Mr. Feng. Good evening to you, too. I was just admiring your contribution to the party. When will we get to crack them open?
I'm sorry, Ying, but that's up to our host. Oh my, that's a beautiful dress your companion is wearing, Ying. May I ask where you got it?
Yes, well, I bought it in the capital. Nothing like a well-dressed woman, is there, Mr. Feng? Yours seems well-dressed as well, but why do you let her wear her hair like that? Here, let me brush it for you.
No, thank you, Magistrate.
But I...
A moment, Magistrate. Magistrate. She displeased me before the party, and I had to put her in her place. It left a bit of a mark, and well, you know how women are. I thought I'd at least let her have a bit of vanity. You understand.
Oh, I see. Well, yes. I completely understand your position, Mr. Feng. You let a woman talk back to you, and the next thing you know, they'll think they're a princess.
Yes, this one thinks that all the time. Say, Magistrate, you're from the capital. Have you ever met any of the Imperial family?
Master?
Have I? Why, until just recently, I was the tutor for the children of the Imperial uncle himself. In fact, I'll be seeing him tomorrow. I was just telling Bai I have arranged the most delightful surprise. The Imperial uncle is passing through this area, and since my own quarters are so shabby, I asked him to come by here instead. After all, Mr. Bai has the space to host a whole army.
Ying, dear Ying, you are too kind. You know, just a few hours ago I would have been worried sick about this. But now, with friend Feng's kind help, I'll have the wine I need to serve the Imperial uncle and his family. You're welcome to stay too, of course, friend Feng.
Me? Meet the Imperial uncle? Oh my. Mr. Bai, Magistrate Ying, thank you very much. But there's no way I can accept such a kind and generous offer.
Really, Feng, no need to be so polite. You are our savior of the day, after all. Just think, tomorrow afternoon, some of the Imperial family will be swallowing what's in those jugs over there. I just hope he doesn't bring her with him.
Her? Her who, Mr. Bai?
That brat, the Princess Long.
They're bringing her along? Here?
So I've heard, friend Feng. But she's hardly a brat these days. In fact, she's turned into quite the beautiful blossom.
Really?
Oh, yes. And as her tutor, I got to see her flower bloom. She's quite magnificent, really. Well, that is, if you can get over the way she talks. You've never heard a girl with such a mouth. I imagine she learns it from those ruffians she calls her students. Students, huh? Do you know she fancies herself a kind of Fa Mulan and prances about in armor playing at being a soldier when she thinks nobody's looking?
Ying?
You know, I don't think we need to talk about that.
A fighter, her. Can you imagine it? Well, if she wasn't so beautiful, I could have never stood to be closer than a handspan to her. And gentlemen, between you and me, I got much closer than a handspan to her. One of the perks of being a tutor is nobody questions when you come and go from your students' rooms, if you know what I mean.
Oh my! It seems Miss Chen has broken her teacup. Feng, if she's cut herself, I'm afraid I'm not responsible for that.
Oh, yes, well, that's very interesting, Magistrate. Ying, I'm sorry. We're all very impressed, I'm sure. Look, Mr. Bai, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid a servant spilled tea on me just now. And it was cinnamon tea, and it smells terribly, and I'm sorry, I just need to go back to my room and change. I'll be right back.
Ah, is that what that was? I had assumed it was spilled on the floor someplace.
Yes, well, as you can see, it's all down my back. Take a look. I can hardly stand it. Would you excuse us a moment? I just need to go and get changed. I have a change of clothes in my carriage. I'll be right back.
Never fear, Mr. Feng. I will be more than happy to hold dinner a few minutes while you change. Will you need assistance getting to your wagon? As you said earlier, this place is quite large.
Oh, yes, please, if you don't mind sparing me one of your men.
Not at all. Have a swift trip, friend Feng. I can't wait to try some of your delicious wine.
You may go, servant.
I'll kill him. I'll have him boiled in oil, and I will watch and eat sweet buns.
Princess, far be it from me to interrupt your fantasies, but can you help me get these manacles off Kang?
You! Why the hell did you have them put me in chains? And what's this stuff about beating me? I'm gonna...
Kang, be quiet. Where's Lou?
Yes, Princess. He's gone, Master.
Gone? Gone where?
He told me he was gonna rescue the slave girls. Set them free and take them with us.
What? But that's a terrible...
Wonderful idea. Kang, you get the cart ready to move. Go and I will go help him. Come, Go. We need to move quickly.
Princess, I really don't think we have time for this.
Go, you have not experienced what I did in those cells. I'm certainly not going to let Scarecrow Bai have a single one of them.
Yes, but...
Go, this is not up for debate. We will rescue those girls and take them with us to testify against Bai to my father. Then we'll see some real justice.
All right, Princess, you're the boss.
There they are, gods! Seize them! Seize them! Thieves! They stole into my home and took my slaves!
Uh-oh, sounds like Lou didn't need our help after all. Quick, let's get back to Kang.
There are more of them behind us. It's too late.
Run, Princess. We can head to the barn out back. We can steal some horses and get away.
Go! I am not going to burn to death in this barn. I order you to find a way out, right now.
Princess, it's not like I can just stamp my foot and make a door. Or maybe I can.
What is it?
Okay, hold on. It's a drainage ditch under the barn. It was right underneath us. Quick, jump down the hole.
But...
Do it!
Fine. Where does this go?
Who cares? Let's just follow it and get out of here.
It's a swamp.
This ditch must lead into the stinging marshes behind Bai's place.
The stinging marshes?
Yeah, they're filled with killer ants. Bai told me he sends people out here to die.
Can't we go back the other way?
No, the guards are going to be waiting for us. The only way out is through the marsh. You up for it, Princess?
Well, they're just ants. What harm can they do?
Princess, let's just hope you don't learn the answer to that question personally.
Your Majesty, welcome.
Hello, Ying, my young friend. How are you? You look fit, I must say.
Quite well, Your Majesty. Thanks for asking. It's this country life. Good food, good air, good women.
No, been keeping busy, have you, Ying? I swear, you chased half the maids in the palace when you were with us. About the only one you never chased was my own little fairy.
Ah, yes, Your Majesty. Oh, where is that dear Princess Lung of yours, Your Highness?
You're right. Little fairy? Who are you, little fairy?
Here I am, Father.
Ah, there you are, my dear. Come greet your old teacher. You remember Ying, don't you?
Oh, of course, Father. Dear Ying, how are you?
At your service, as always, Your Highness. May I comment that you look lovely this morning?
Thank you, Ying. Oh, Father, I have heard much of the fine wines of this region, and I see some wine jars over there in the corner. May we have a taste?
It's a bit early, is it not, my dear?
Please, Father?
No. All right. Ying?
Of course, Your Highness. Actually, all of them are yours to do as you wish with. A gift to you from myself and our host. She need only ask, and I will have it served.
I'd like that one with the yellow bow.
Servant, hurry and prepare it.
Yes, my lord.
Is there anything else Your Majesty's wish?
Yes, could you tell my father who helped him get this fine wine?
Why, none other than our host, Mr. Bai.
Can we meet him?
Of course. He is waiting in another room. He had hoped to have a chance to meet Your Majesties today.
Well then, bring him in, King. We can hardly leave our generous host waiting much longer.
Ah, here he comes now. Mr. Bai, may I present the Imperial uncle and his daughter, the lovely Princess Lung. What is it, Bai? What's wrong?
Father, Mr. Bai obviously needs something to help him. Oh, here comes our wine now. Mr. Bai, please have some first.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Little fairy, you're so polite these days. Your mother would have been so proud. I say, Mr. Bai, what is wrong? Good sirs, this isn't wine, it's urine. What? King, Bai, what is the meaning of this?
Your Majesty, I don't understand.
Father, they're trying to cheat us. Oh, it's so horrible. To think I almost drank urine. Oh.
Don't worry, I've got you, little fairy. Guards, take these men away. Put them in chains.
No, Your Majesty! Mercy! Mercy!
Yes, sire, mercy. It's all a mistake.
Yes, it is. Your last.
Well, that was terrifying.
Yeah, the master really can be something when she wants to, can't she? Good thing they were too busy to check those wine jugs from before. Lou, take the slave girls back to the cot. I guess we don't need them to testify after all.
Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter how the goose is cooked, just so long as it's served with a side of revenge.
Hey, Go, there's just one thing I can't figure out.
What's that?
How did you two get out of that swamp alive? I mean, I had nobody escapes those ants.
Actually, Kang, it was you who saved us.
I did?
Yep. So I'd say we're about even. Time for me to go. I need to get out of here before the princess remembers all that stuff I said in the dungeon earlier. I'd rather enjoy my head where it is.
Hey, wait, you didn't tell me. What did I do?
Oh, all right. Here, catch. I got them from the palace as a good luck charm. Maybe it'll help you smell a little better.
A cinnamon stick?
Yep. Ants hate the stuff. Little Gou and the Princess in Peril. Written and produced by Robyn Paterson. Starring Robyn Paterson as Little Gou, Evelyn Young as Princess Lung, Richard Bartock as Mountain Divider Kang and Magistrate Ying, Quinton Boyd as Scarecrow Bai, and Ty Konzak as Steward Lee and the Imperial Uncle. Sound effects found on the Freesound Project, fiendish.com, and provided by Axel of the VAA, the Voice Acting Alliance. This story and all its related characters are copyright 2008 Robyn Paterson. All rights reserved. This step into audio adventure and others can be found at kungfuactiontheater.com, where theater is spelled with an R at the end because that's how it's done with style. Until next time, 再见, bye bye.